in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. First and 10, here's Rodgers. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Second and 10 now from the 27. Rodgers now. Going to throw again. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Bilal Nichols showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
3rd and 14.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll go with their leading rusher from the season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain
Nice
of
job
6.
there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Touchdown.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Protein spill.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Lock in, lock in.
50, Mike, 50. You're trapped, you're trapped.
Alert, 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 alert.
You got tight right there.
They go play action. Trubisky out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
6.
Turn up. 180.
Mike, 50. I know you.
Hey, ball, 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 ball. Run.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Check, check, check.
Run.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away.
The Packers take
Come
over
on, now,
1st
let's
and
go.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hatchet. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, take 26. Over. Shoot.
A give to Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
No. 319.
Check back.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. The connection made, it's Graham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice
I
game.
was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On first down, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Packers.
58. No. 258. Get right.
Watch QB's up. 258.
This is the former Jet and Brown, Isaiah Crowell. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Watch the screen. Pass. Check three.
Go ball.
Back to the ground, this time to Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Blue 58.
Lost the pass.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw. Open man is Allison, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
A 21-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
42, Mike 42.
Smooth.
Get in the right room. Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I know you feel
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, check. 3 down. Shift.
Hey, 18.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 18.
Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh? Don't let him breathe.
18.
Play that tight D.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to counter here, Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Kill. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Easy.
Snap comes at 1. He sets the fire deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
50. Hey, you block over here.
Slam.
Recon, 152 fighter.
After the penalty, it's Corral. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers, the left side throw complete to Adams. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end Graham. Packer first down.
No. 319.
Coming to you.
Inside.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now this, of course, the 100th season of NFL football, and 17 matchups with historical significance have been picked throughout the season. And this is the first of them. Bears and Packers, the NFL's oldest rivalry dating way back to 1921, with the Packers having the all-time edge 96, 94, and 6 ties. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Watch twist. 25, check 25. Watch the safety creep.
Hey, 88. Slip again.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 50 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 25-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Blue, blue, blue.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. And a hook up here to Allen Robinson. They're able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Up, 180. Red, up.
Tighty to the right. Move. Forward.
On second down, it's Cohen. And a solid run down inside the 30.
180.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Check nickel. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Also over here.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. So we have hit halftime of the 2019 opener from Chicago. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 4.
Red, up. 61. Match box.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go!
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Red, up.
50, Mike, 50. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Shift.
Red, up.
I got him. That's me. Mike 50.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Trubisky will throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cohen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Chicago passing game on point. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
A 1st down carry for Davis. Blake Martinez, the NFC's leading tackler a year ago, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
They go play action with Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Kyler Fackrell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Now 3rd down.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Switch.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 22.
Under 10! Under 10! 10! Check! Check! Check!
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Green 18.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Green 18.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Kelly. Don't let Kelly.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be fielded at the 17. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Hey, ball.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Silver. Check safety.
Lock in.
Motion.
Go.
Now it's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls ball's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. That'll bring up second down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
18.
Here's Trubisky. This is Gabriel out on the left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, a run with Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their own 27.
Big gap, big gap, big gap.
630.
SOS.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 33-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this to Jake Kummerow. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Gain of 22 yards. And a Packer first down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check inside. Box it.
Mike's 50.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Slam, slam, slam.
Wipe up.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, pick 26.
Check 24.
A shotgun handoff now to Corral. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Right there.
So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Danny, 158. Yeah, live.
Danny.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. Blake Martinez, the NFC's leading tackler a year ago, in on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Red, come.
Now Trubisky to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on third and 1.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's go.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Crosby with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their own 27. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on second and 3. Trubisky. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now it's Trubisky to Gabriel, middle of the field. That throw good for 4. It's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. First down, a run with Cohen. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Kill, kill, turn up.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Trubisky, he's going to let it fly, and it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
We need 18.
Mike, 58, right there. Hey, defense, let's go.
We need to get
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Tonight's final
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Green Bay, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back on track